What's up, everybody? I'm Confounded, and we are here with episode 5 of, is that correct? 5, 4, 4, 5, 5?
5.
5 of The Lost Mine of Phandelver. We've got all these awesome people with us, and I'm just going to run through them right quick. We're getting to a little bit of a late start because Araja decided to be fun to play with the soundboard. But anyway, we got right above me, we've got Darth Kaos. Above him, we've got PanicButton. To the left of PanicButton, we've got Diabolical Skunk, and then Araja, and then Cranky Old Mage. All these awesome people doing all kinds of awesome things. They are outside of a something or another. They have just defeated some skeletons in the Redbrand hideout. Dun, dun, dun. Now let's get y'all's take on last week. That's mine. Let's do it. What do y'all remember? What do y'all want to do? Etc. So on and so forth. What's your plan, your goals? All that. Let's catch up the viewers.
We have Glassstaff as a prisoner.
That's right, you do.
Yeah, he's loosely bound, if I remember correctly. Saying something about how he has rights, which I'm a little confused about. He knows his rights has been his catchphrase so far. As far as I'm aware, he's alive because we need information, and that's about it.
Yeah, y'all defeated the skeletons. The thing with the Glassstaff, he does keep saying that he has rights. I mean, he's not a stupid person. He's a wizard, so, you know. How he knows, what he knows, you don't know.
Right.
Do these other people look like they're going to fight us? Oh, yeah, they're asleep. They're asleep, yeah. Okay.
Well, start slapping them awake.
Yep. Okay.
We should.
Redbrand,
Somebody grab a glass staff. Make sure he doesn't run.
Yeah.
I say, I should keep an eye on that guy.
I'm gonna walk over here. I think that's the dude, right?
Yeah.
And you can tell he's been trying.
I poke him to make sure he's really there.
he's there.
Okay.
There's more and more people.
There's
Yes.
quite a few illusions that spellcasters can do. You can never be too careful.
All right.
Point.
Okay.
And we're just going to say that y'all move all of the dead out into the crypts. Crypts? Okay.
Anybody want to help me pry one of these open? We can put them in the
Well, search their bodies. I'm sure one of these two guys has a key.
All right.
So I'll search
yeah,
him.
we can take a shot at it.
Investigation.
Oh, good God.
I will help. I will assist. There we go.
Let's see here. All right, Dazlin, you're able to find a key.
Here we go. Try it,
Hey,
Bruce.
unlock the doors and wake everybody up. We still got a handhold on tied up Glassstaff, right?
Yeah, I'm actually right next to him, watching him. I'm giving him like the thing.
Hey, now we got these. Now we got these cells. We can put them in here, maybe, when we go do everything else. I don't know.
I like that idea.
Really, the matter with the now, are there 6 people in this room? Like, there's 3 people in the north and 3 people in the south.
Yep, looks like it.
Okay. So I'll unlock the ones at the north first.
Now that one
And then I'll be like,
Harbin Wester. There's a token labeled Harbin Wester. That's the name of the former townmaster.
Is that like a dictionary?
Right?
Oh,
Does that guy look like the same guy we were talking to and fired?
Are you talking to me?
oh, good
I'm
point.
talking to you.
I mean, I didn't know if you were talking to... I mean, you don't... Do you realize it looks like Harbin Webster, or are you just reading the token? Because your character can't read the token.
That's why I'm asking. Yes.
It looks
The token
exactly.
says Harbin Wester.
It looks
Does it look
exactly.
like?
It looks exactly like Harbin Wester.
It doesn't have like
Okay.
Harvey Wester on his shirt or anything.
He's wearing
Take his
overalls
underwear.
that says
Hello,
Harbin
my name is
Wester,
Harbin
Town
Wester.
Master.
What's the name on his underwear? We'll make sure it's him.
It looks exactly like Harbin
Lock
Wester.
that
From
door.
what you can see is he's laying crumpled on the floor asleep.
I'll walk over to him and
I'll come down here and lock this
smack
one.
his face. Hey, wake up.
He just kind of blinks his eyes and who are you?
Mm-hmm. How long have you been here?
I don't know. The days kind of start running together after a while. How long have I been here?
That's a good question. What's your name?
Harbin Wester. I'm the town master of Phandelver. And you are?
Do you have a twin?
No.
Well, there's someone who looks just like you who was running this town before we got here.
We need to get back to.
Oh,
We need
Uh-huh.
to get
shit.
back.
I'll explain briefly the story, how we got here, why we're here, that kind of thing, and that we're taking out Glassstaff and his criminals.
Well, someone needs to take care of that glass staff, but is Phandelver all right? What's happening?
It's getting better.
Not out of the woods
It
yet.
gets better, yes.
Yeah,
Supplies are coming
cleaning-
in.
Yeah, supplies are coming in. We're cleaning up the red
Brand.
brands.
Why are there no supplies?
Well, because these Redbrand people and a group of goblins who we're also taking care of were preventing that from happening and stealing them all.
You've been here a while.
A giant bugbear
Who's dead now?
was like, way tall. Cut off his head.
And he kind of looks down at you and is like, isn't everything tall? No, never mind.
Help
Okay.
little us.
Let's wake everybody up and get them out of here. I don't know how we're gonna get them out because I don't know if we can trust that
Do the
One-eyed
do the
creature
prisoners
to leave
do the
them alone.
prisoners yeah do the prisoners look like they're like okay, like they can walk and everything? Like, are they like super starved or something?
No, they're not super starved, but they're malnourished. I mean, they look like you would expect a prisoner to look, but they have no physical injuries other than being malnourished and whatever else. But they're not at the point of having been wasting away.
Would it be possible to split up one of my rations, or maybe two, just to give them something, so to have a little bit more strength to move out?
I have extra rations. Yeah. Okay.
And let's go talk to these people up above us. Who are they?
Well, the other two are still asleep. The only one y'all woken up is Harbin
Yeah.
Wester.
Harbin Wester.
Everyone else is still asleep.
That's what I was trying to say to everybody. Grab somebody and shake them awake. Pick a sleeping person and wake them
wake
up.
up.
I'm watching Glassstaff, but you guys can go on ahead.
I'll wake up this one
Okay.
up here in purple.
Okay. She is now awake.
Oh.
And for brevity, we'll just say that everyone's awake if you want to have a little bit of conversation with them.
As we wake them up, we will explain, hey, you're free now. We're getting you out of here. Let's, here, have some water, have a piece of bread and cheese, and,
Yeah. And I'll be like to the party, I'll be like, hey guys, let's get in here. I want to talk for a second. So we came in here through like a cave, like the secret entrance and then the cave. And we went one direction, there was Glassstaff. We went the other direction, there's this prison. Where's like how you get to like the actual manor? Where do you think it would be? Because
Or
like,
that was in Glassstaff's bedroom. That might lead to the manor.
Yeah.
There was a door on the west wall.
do you guys
back
think it's
over.
okay to leave? You guys think it's okay to leave the way of that crazy monster thing, or
why don't we take them that way just to get them out? Because we know it, and we know it's clear aside from the monster, but we'll go with them just in case. just to keep it away from them.
Until
And finding
we get to the
Harvin-
entrance of the secret.
And then we can come back and finish everything else off.
Finding
Sounds like a good
Harvin
idea.
here is giving
good
me
idea.
a really bad feeling.
I mean, like, there might be more prisoners, but we need to take care of Glassstaff for sure. If we take Glassstaff to, like, enemies, they might, you know... He could...
So
he
might
could
probably get him free.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I think we'll go back and then we'll come back.
So I think we should lock Glassstaff in here in the jail or the
The
cell.
only thing about that is if more Redbrand come in here...
They could let them out.
Oh, okay,
We
that's
haven't
true.
cleared out this place by a long shot yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess escort duty.
Unless we, like, welded the lock or something.
Right now, all I'm proposing is that we take the prisoners to the entrance we came in,
Along with
and then
Glassstaff.
come back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Not
That's good.
going all the way back to town, not going anywhere else. Let's just get the prisoners outside and
Okay,
let them
so
go
just...
Yes.
back to town on their own.
Okay, we're still watching Glassstaff. Okay,
Yes.
so let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, so...
So that's what we're gonna do, Con.
I
So,
wasn't
do we
paying
need to start
attention.
moving our people?
Would y'all go to make plans? I pay a little attention, but I don't really pay attention because I don't like.
We're going to the entrance of the secret entrance.
Okay,
so,
what are you doing with
The cave entrance.
all of the now refugees?
We want to bring
free
him with
folk.
us.
Okay, how are you?
Yeah,
gonna
we'll kind of put him in the
secure
middle
them,
of the group.
corral them, wrangle them, keep them safe.
Put everybody in the middle.
Yeah, it's.
Let's
I
have
can take up the rear if that would help.
I'm guarding Glassstaff. That's what I've been doing.
Okay,
let's have Gerwynn, Bruce with Glassstaff,
let's see if I can't
No.
group those two.
prisoner. Me,
Yeah.
Dazlin, Cade.
All right. Just for giggles, real quick, try and move for me, Bruce, one way or another. Doesn't matter where. Why doesn't that work? Okay. It's like I grouped you and Glassstaff. You would think that y'all would move together as a group, but that just ain't how it goes. So.
Oh,
whatever.
it's suddenly working. It's suddenly working a little bit.
No, I don't see Glassstaff moving at all.
No.
I see you moving very strangely.
Oh, he moved and then he didn't move. Why don't you give me permissions on? No, that's not Gerwynn. Glassstaff's token.
Because then you'd be able to see GM notes and other stuff that
Oh, okay.
you don't need to see in this character sheet.
I mean, like, we could just do a JRPG way and just have him be with me or whatever until he.
That's what we're going to do. That's what we were doing before.
Okay.
That's what we'll do now.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
we'll go ahead and move you back where you were.
All right,
Now I can move the both
let's
of
get in
you.
line.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bullshit.
Yep.
It's janky. It's super janky. Jankies. All right.
One of the
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna start moving out with our tokens, or are we just gonna like? Yeah.
I think we should form up in our whatever
Well,
way we're gonna go in our line, and then let's
Okay.
start moving.
All right. Let's get the conga line going. Da, 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 da.
And let you all know there are some bodies out there, so I hope you're not squeamish.
Yeah.
all right, and when this one it gets out, she takes notice of Bruce, and she just says, "Baba, Baba, is that you?" And she looks over. Morgan, it's our little Prince Brucey. Bruce, I knew you'd come to save us. What? How did you find us? And in case you don't remember your backstory, that's your mother and father.
Right. Oh, hi, Mom. Hi. Yeah. I'm saving the town right now. There's a bunch of Redbrand. They overran it, and now we're saving you two. and we're taking this asshole to get locked up.
Watch your mouth. I'm just kidding. He has a shithead.
I'm glad you guys are doing better. Wait. I'm glad you guys are...
She looks at herself and she's like...
You've lost weight!
And Morgan's just like, that's my boy. She says, no, we came out here to expand the High 40, and this black spider came along, and they tried to get us to join forces with them. They were talking about a Wave Echo Cave and a Forge of Heroes and all kinds of nonsense, and we had a nice little guild going, and, well, there were a few of these Redbrand folk. And then Morgan, he just says, just calm down. Calm down, Cassie. Calm down. And then he takes over and he's like, yeah, some of these assholes, they used to work for us. We were trying to set up shop out in Coneyberry, and just trying to do what we do. And a few of them took off, and then they came back, robbed our cave, and threw us in here because we refused to work for them. It just seemed like something we weren't really interested in. And then you happen along. How did you know we were here?
That's the thing. We didn't.
And your mother just hangs her head. Well, it's fate that brought us back together. Ever since that night when you left home. Well, we're back together now.
Yeah, I give them both a big hug.
And they hug you back.
Mm-hmm.
And your mother reaches into your back and give me a perception check.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Okay.
You notice her trying to lift a ration. And she just kind of
grab her hand.
It's so long.
I grab her hand and then I let her take it.
You always will be my little prince.
King, Mom. I'm a king.
You hear that, Morgan? He's a king now.
I think I like lean over to Boondick like, this would make a really good story and a song. I had to talk to those people.
And
Title it King of Fools.
Yeah. And Cade, Myrna is while they're having this conversation, Myrna, the one that is I just moved up beside you, she is just groveling all over you, talking about she saw how you handled those ruffian. Well, no, she was asleep. Never mind. I rehearsed this all in my mind. That shit never happened. But she is very thankful. Like, I've been rehearsing this whole scene in my mind all week, and now I'm just all messed up since y'all decided to put him to sleep. I hate that fucking spell. I hate that spell. Anyhow, so Myrna, she's kind of looking at you and introduces herself, and she's gone through the whole thing about how they murdered her husband. Her husband was the woodworker that was murdered in town, and then the body went missing. As Dendron, well, this is Myrna Dendron, and her daughter Nilsa as well, and the son, I can't see his name, but the young son is in here also. But Myrna goes on to tell you about she doesn't have anything of any kind of money or anything back in town of value. But then she tells you about where she used to live, the town that she fled from, Thunder Tree, which was taken over by a dragon. But there's a emerald in the ruins of their old house in a lockbox that she will happily tell y'all how to get to.
Okay.
And you're the only one. You're the only one that can hear that conversation. Or actually, hold on. There's somebody under a number. Whoever else is right here, give me a perception check. I think that's Dazlin. You're under a little token, and I can't see you.
That's me. Yeah. Right next to Cade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to get lots and bits and pieces of it. You missed the part about Thunder Tree. You think you heard something about a dragon, and then your mind just went crazy about a dragon, and then what really chimed in was a green emerald, and you're like, okay, dragon, green emerald, I don't know, but that's what you call it.
Okay.
And that
Can
was
I... Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, please.
I just... I thank her and say that if she has no intentions of going back for it, I'd be happy to make sure it ends up, helping us out. And ask for kind of some specifics about, what the estate looks like, where the lockbox is located, that kind of thing.
Yeah, she says she'll give you all of that information, and she said she's never going back there after being chased off by a dragon. And you can just see like a little tremble when she even thinks back on the day that this young dragon flew into their home and wrecked their town.
Oof.
And then that's, Cassie, Bruce's mom, looks at Morgan. And he says, then they both look at King Bruce, and they're just like, well, son, why don't you show us the way out of here?
Yep. Let's make like a tree and get out of here, guys.
Let's go.
And then she just kind of throws her arm around you and gives you a nice little squeeze on the shoulder.
Yeah, King is like a little flustered at this point. He's like, mixed emotions. He's glad that his parents are okay. He didn't exactly leave on bad terms with his parents, and you can see that in his face.
Okay. And if y'all have any other questions about anything I just went over, I know I tend to speak kind of fast. I'm happy to clear all that up for you.
Yeah,
I dropped a few hooks in there.
Yeah, like the High 40 is the group that my parents are a part of. And, yeah. And those are my parents. Hey guys, meet my mom Cassie, my dad Morgan.
Oh, so you're
you
the
mentioned
ones
something
responsible for this mess. As I point to Bruce.
She just
Hey!
says, tee, yeah.
Now, at one point in time, Bruce had
Can't
crabs.
believe
He did have crabs recently.
She just looks at me and she's like, I thought
Mom!
that cleared up.
Mom!
Mom!
Oh,
And he still has his teddy bear, too.
little whiskers.
Can we save this for later? We have an imposter
Yeah,
down as well.
Yeah, look, we're losing daylight, probably.
Yeah.
Let's go.
As we walk, I'm gonna suggest maybe we should go back to town since we have glass staff prisoner. We have a possible and likely imposter, and we don't want to just send the guy that looks like the imposter to Sildar and say, surprise. And we don't have any way of getting a message to him, so maybe we should go back to town
Okay.
And also,
and finish clearing this mess up later.
And also, we can't trust anybody in authority now.
I mean, we've already caught Glassstaff, so that's got to be a big hit to the rest of the gang here. So if they don't skedaddle, then we can come back and mop up.
Yeah.
A good idea.
And we trust Sildar, don't we?
I think we can trust Sildar.
Should we search his office
Right now, he's the only one
before
I
we
trust.
go then? See if we can get any more information?
Yeah, maybe we should take a minute to see what's
Let's
in
go
there.
through there. I think we should head out the front door if we're just going to go back with him.
All right, and for simplicity, whoever's taking the lead, let's just move their token, and everyone else will be moving in the marching order, just so we don't continue with all the jumbling up and all that fun stuff.
Right.
I believe Gerwynn's taking the
Good
lead.
idea.
Okay.
Yeah, because he can see dark vision.
Yeah, he's got the dark vision.
And I'm not too worried about my parents going off on their own after the escape shelter because, they're really good at blending in, we'll say.
I mean, they're thieves,
We're going
yeah.
back to his office.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's get going. All right, Gerwynn.
Let's go ahead and do a little inspection in here. Because we didn't look through his room at all.
Did we not? Okay.
So
What, this room?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we didn't. Yeah,
No.
I thought his
This
room we
room-
didn't even really look through.
Yeah, in his room.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're making a pit stop to Glassstaff's place to, look for notes, look for whatever he has left behind that might.
Okay.
Incriminating
Whatever.
evidence.
Yeah.
You're doing an investigation. Who all's in there investigating?
I
Um,
think we
yeah.
all are.
Everybody
Yeah. Let's.
would like to go out the door.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
if you get everybody in there, y'all gonna be bumping heads and whatnot.
Yeah. I will stand outside. You know what? You guys go in. I will stand here with all the people we just rescued while I tell them, give them a few minutes. They need to search some things. You guys go
Hey,
look.
make sure you come in so you can check the door.
Okay.
I don't know if it needs to be unlocked.
Yeah, this door.
Yep.
If the crates in this room where we're waiting has food in it, I'm going to just go through it and just start handing everybody out, food so they can
Okay.
not be starving and have something to do while they're waiting.
We'll say there's some food in there just for kindness sake. And this door is someone you say is checking this door, correct?
Yeah, that one.
Cade's gonna check that door.
This don't make no damn sense. Anyway, it's his it is not locked. Is what I'm trying to say. But it is trapped. I'm kidding.
The door attacks you.
It's actually a mimic. All right, so let me get. Y'all might have already done it. Investigation, perception. Dazlin, you see his bed. The sheets are a little bit ruffled. I'm coming back through your microphone again, Panic. I'm echoing
Oh,
through
okay.
you. Let's see here. Kurt, you are able to find a curious letter among his things, kind of shuffled under some papers on the desk. I mean, there's like a little letter opener, a little stabby dagger, but it's really just a letter opener. Let me share this with you. Okay. Nope, that's ratings. Nope. Aha! There it is. Edit. I'm going to put this in yours. Are you... I'll let you look at it, then tell me if you want to share it with everybody, and then I'll read it out, and then I'll show it to everyone.
Okay.
It should be in your journal now.
The puzzle box thing? Nope.
No, it's called, the title of it is A Curious Letter.
Oh, way down at the bottom. Cool, got it.
Or if you'd like to, you can even tell them about it yourself, then show it around to the group, and then I'll show it to everybody. And we can like really RP it out. I've had way too much caffeine today. Whee!
So, Mom, do you know how long you guys been down here?
I really don't. 3, maybe 4 months, maybe 2 months. We've been here a while.
We'll share this. I'm going to share this information.
Okay.
So I walk back over to the group, and I hand it to, or I basically hand it to Cade, and I tell everybody what's going. That it looks like they were expecting us or somebody to come, and they wanted to capture us, but only kill us if they had to. They just don't want us to screw up their plans.
And everyone should be able to see that in their journal now.
Okay, so you're saying that they got an order to capture us, is what you're saying?
Or kill us if necessary.
Yeah, what the letter says, and I'm gonna read it for in case somebody's watching on mobile and they can't see it. It says, Lord Aubric, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can. Kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Yarno. Don't disappoint me.
All right.
So as we suspected, there's more at work here.
Oh,
And
and there's
we're
a little black. There's a black spider symbol, by the way.
Yeah, signed by the Black Spider.
And we're doing exactly what they don't want. This is great.
Right.
What is this larger plan, though?
Yeah, I throw Dad one of my rations.
Yeah,
Oh wait, you already handed out food. I'll just give him one anyway.
Are you down?
like
You're
to
down in the room, right? In the what's his name's room? And I'm up here with everybody else up here.
Oh, I never made a check. I'm still with my parents.
Maybe we should move tokens.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I thought that's why we said, hey, we're just doing it with one and everybody.
Yeah.
We're not going to bother moving all the tokens.
Yeah, we'll just move token. Bruce, be careful where you're going, man.
Okay,
Serious.
Okay, right here. I'm right here now. I'm sorry.
Because I mean,
okay.
You don't know how close you just came to some bad shit.
Who's in the room? Who's in the room with me besides Cade? I know Cade came in.
Dazlin made a perception check in there, so he's in there also.
So us
That was
three.
earlier, but that works.
Okay.
I looked at Dazlin and Cade, and is our plan still to try to go through this door and go out the front door? Or are we going to go back through the cave and out the tunnel into the forest?
Do you think...
Yes, that's what we're going to do.
Okay, I think there's probably more upstairs than I would... Yeah, probably safest way to get people out would be the way we came.
Then to go back to the town, then we can come back here and
let's go back.
Clear out the rest.
Yeah, let's go back to where Boondiggle and the guests are and see what they think, and we can get on our way.
Right.
Good.
Oh, this is something I should know, Con. Are my parents skilled in fighting? I don't know as a person.
Not.
Okay.
You don't want to take them on an adventure with you? They're more of thieves than anything else, but no, they aren't kitted out to fight, and especially not in their weakened condition. I'll put it like this. They've all got, collectively, each of them have 4 hit points each, to put this into perspective for you. So,
Okay. Yeah. I was just sizing it up. Thanks.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think we should go ahead, head back to town, and then talk to Sildar, and then come back here.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all,
What do you think, Boondiggle?
Yeah, because we need to give the people to Sildar because we can't trust anybody now.
Exactly.
And we don't know who's who.
Sildar might be even in trouble, so we don't even know Sildar's allegiance, really. I mean, everything's been
Yes,
turned
we
on
do.
its head.
He's with the Lord's Alliance.
Okay.
The Lord's Alliance is a collection of people from all the city-states, like Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate, and et cetera, working together to keep things running.
Okay, so we're sure of his allegiance. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So are we ready to go?
Yeah, we just got to go through the monster's lair here.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see where Boondiggle is. He's not on my map that I can see.
Oh,
I don't want to go.
Did we move?
we are here. I need like a "you are here" sign in a mall or something right now.
Y'all can move, and we'll just role play that the rest of the group is moving with you.
Okay.
So we're not.
Okay. As I'm going, I'm watching for Naughty.
Yeah,
Not,
we're all watching for Naughty.
Yes.
Okay. Where are you, Gerwynn?
'cause I
don't even see you.
I'm Dazlin's right in front of me.
Okay, I see you
right
now.
here.
I see you now. All right. Yeah, no, y'all are fine. Everything's following
He's
through.
in the wall.
I've rescued you, Gerwynn. Yay! I level up.
Oh, woo, that was close. I think as we're passing by, I'm going to kind of look down at the chest underneath the bridge and go,
Every time I grab my token, the map moves upward. I don't know what the hell's
Bruce,
going
you
on
got
here.
token, buddy.
I'm trying to.
Don't forget the bridge. It won't hold a lot of weight.
I literally cannot move myself.
Again.
All right, try it now.
I hit refresh.
Okay. You know, y'all, since y'all already knew about the trap on the bridge, y'all are able to get across it fairly successfully.
Is it trapped?
Yeah, no, it was trapped.
Okay, because I thought this one was just weak.
Well,
on the bottom.
Weak, trapped, same thing.
It's time for the secret
I
tunnel.
got you. Okay, sorry.
Y'all would have done it, but Gerwynn would have caused it to crumble because he's a larger individual. All right, and I am going to move Glassstaff down here.
Yes, the
rest
tallest
of them.
character, the dwarf.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Is a larger individual.
So y'all are able to make it out of the Tresendar Manor with ye old Glassstaff in hand. Let's see here. We need the Phandelver map. Okay, get y'all on that map.
So we are heading back towards town. I want to suggest that we can drop off Glassstaff before we hit the townmaster's place. Let's
Where are we going to
townmaster's
drop
closer.
him off?
Yeah, I was about to say, where are you dropping him off at?
The miners
Yeah,
exchange.
where would we put him?
She wants his head. Let's just give him to her alive, and what she does with him is her problem.
Don't we need him for information? We haven't questioned him yet. We need to know where.
We'll take him to Sildar first.
That and
Okay.
Glassstaff is her enemy, but we're not friends with her.
True.
Yeah, I don't like that
Okay.
lady.
All right, then.
Yeah,
To the
Sildar is the
townmaster's
only
place.
thing. Yeah,
And we better be careful once we see the Harbin lookalike that clearly isn't Harbin. We have to make sure he doesn't make a run for it.
And it is nighttime now. By the way.
and the other thing we have to realize is somebody might have been tipped off by us going in there somehow.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
Say,
It's not like we searched
Yeah.
the whole place.
Right. Oh no, there's still
Well, someone knew we were coming.
gang members in that place yet. We know this. The goblin is still in there who allegedly knows the location of this
Dragon Keep or something.
Cragmaw castle where the guy who hired us is supposed to be held.
Yeah, and Dogmaster was like, "Save my friend,"
Friend.
and we have so far not saved his friend, but maybe we'll work on that.
Well,
later.
we haven't, yeah, but we could, because we have glass staff and prisoners and apparently a lookalike that we need to go deal with before. We can't just send him there and Lord knows what's going to happen.
It's unlikely, but he could be the lookalike as well. That's
Bless
very
you.
unlikely.
Right. We got to get to the bottom of that too before
Yeah.
dumping him on Sildar's lap.
Yeah.
So
You should
straight
just-
to the townmaster's hall.
all right.
Go.
That's where we're going.
Y'all want to
with our rescue party and our prisoner.
RP it on the way, and are y'all going? Y'all came back out into the woods, so y'all are back at the start of the tunnel. So y'all got all these prisoners with you. It's nighttime.
I say to make it quick, like we're not going through Alderley Farm. I think it would just be better if we went to follow the ridge to the road, and then go down the road.
Okay. What will forever be known as Trenchcoat Alley. I'm just kidding.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Like it.
All right, let's see.
But I think we should be cautious though going that way, because if you go by the sleeping giant, I think that's where some of those Redbrands were, and if they see us with their boss, they might get mad, want to fight.
That's also a good point. But maybe also they'll know that we have their boss and that they should probably get out of town before they end up dead.
I need to know
that's a good idea.
Need to know what y'all are doing.
Of course, they're probably asleep too.
It is dark. It's night.
So what time is it?
Are we stealthing? Well, how do you stealth with a prisoner?
We're not. I don't.
Kind of moving slowly.
Yeah, we have six people who've been in prison for who knows how long, and a prisoner of our own. We're not moving stealthy.
I make sure that the Glassstaff is
He already
silent.
was. He already was, but it's.
Oh yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're walking.
Yes. I don't have anything myself.
There's just like some uncomfortable silence as I stare back, and there's my mom and dad, and I'm like,
Yeah. How does that feel? You just rescued your mom and dad and didn't know that they were even captured or that you were rescuing them. So.
Yeah. I just thank Polaris. Jeez.
I mean, what a day, right?
Yeah, I just look back at them like I'm scarce. I didn't even know like they were gone from town. Like,
are you talking to me or are you talking to them?
Oh, I guess I wouldn't. I guess I wouldn't say that out loud. I guess I got some internal dialogue here. I was sharing.
Nice. Awesome. Work it out. Let's hear it.
Like, but the whole party can see me like darting my eyes back to my parents and then back to Glassstaff and them, and I'm just like super conflicted and just pretty much I'm just incredulous.
Okay. Anybody else noticing this and doing anything, or you're all just kind of reeling in what y'all just did? I mean, it's pretty crazy battle. I mean, y'all stormed a manor, met a crazy one-eyed creature, killed some skeletons.
Yeah, what the hell was up with the skeletons? Like, are they necromancers or what? Like that seemed kind of weird because like all we know about them is they have red cloaks and that the cloaks might be magical. I don't know. I'm just trying to put two and two together here, guys. What do you guys think?
And you just hear Glassstaff kind of chuckling through his gag.
And I kick him in the shin every time he giggles.
We don't know what kind of wizard he is. He might be a necromancer. I don't know.
I can't wait to look at I have the staff, and I can't wait to get back and have some time with it and see if I can't figure it out.
Black Spider as a name is kind of edgelord. It'd be kind of
What's an edgelord?
An edgelord, you say?
Oh, really. They like to wear black. They're about sorrow and they're always sad and I don't know.
It sounds like a good time to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
like I don't even know what to say to my parents because I can't be like, "How's my brother doing?" And they're like, "Well, we've been locked up for 3 months." Like, I guess I would know better about how my brother's doing. Not that I want to see him. He doesn't like me.
Are you saying this out loud?
You don't say.
I'm saying this out loud at this point. Yeah.
And Cassie's just like, what? Yeah, you saved us. We'd love to hear how you've been doing. And your brother does like you. Not very much, but he does. I'm just kidding. He loves you.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't, Mom.
He's your brother. Of course he does. He just doesn't know how to show it.
Yeah, well, ever since I became a paladin, he's all, ooh.
He's your brother. He's proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. Your father's proud of you. He's over there kind of picking his teeth and scratching his head. Just kind of watching one foot in front of the other.
I'm glad you guys are alive. Like, geez. I need to like start sending letters or something, because like I didn't know you were gone for 4 months. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, it's all thanks to you. And she looks around at all of y'all and your friends. Seems like you've finally made some good friends here. And you're doing good things.
Yeah, Mom.
And now y'all are out front of the town master's hall. See 2 torches hanging from the columns on it. You can see shadows kind of crossing across the windows in front. And I'm echoing through you again, Panic.
See, I can't even. It's not showing up for me. I'm very sorry for this happening.
It's very slight, but I can hear it in these headphones because they broadcast everything. I heard my dog fart in the bedroom earlier. I was just like, was that me?
You could go to voice. We'll do technical.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll get over it. But no, y'all are in front of the town master's hall. How do y'all proceed? Do y'all yell for attention? Do you go up to the door? It's y'all's show. What are we doing?
It looks like someone's here. Should we just go ahead and knock and see who's here?
Yep.
I feel like Sildar's been taking kind of control of the town.
Okay,
Yeah, really.
before they open
Yeah.
the door, I'm gonna take Glassstaff to where he's not in view if somebody opens the door.
Okay. All right. Describe to me where you've taken him.
I want to basically be like this. I know this building. Does it have windows? Like, I just want to be out of sight.
It does. All right. I'll describe it one more time. You've got a door in the center of a long wall, 2 windows, a little bit of a porch, steps, 2 rails, picket fence, 2 rails, and then it adjoins the house. On the 2 sides of the town master's hall, there is another window in front of a chimney, and then another window, and then you've got 3 windows along the back side. No doors. And my dog's ringing a bell.
Yeah, I'm gonna go basically out of sight somewhere, like a good place. Like, I don't really...
Okay, right side, left side, that's really what I'm looking for. Or behind a bush.
Right side.
Okay, got it. So you're on the side with the chimney, the stack.
Yeah, and out of view from the window, close to the wall.
I got you.
Until it's wet. Yeah.
I'm
Nothing.
gonna go up to the door. I would like Gerwynn and Cade to come with me, and if the imposter opens the door, we need to grab him.
I thought I deleted this.
I'll have my crossbow ready too, just in case he tries to run.
Okay. Good plan. Ready?
I'm gonna get a
You
rope
need to
out.
let your dogs out, huh?
I think they might be okay. I don't know. Maybe I should. How did somebody else? No, that's my lousy ass drawing. It won't let me delete the drawing from when we did the thing.
Wrong layer.
A path.
Maybe.
Yeah. No, I'm on the right. She's ringing that bell. Something fierce.
Well,
I
my
can't
bell's
grab
ringing
either,
too.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a quick break if y'all don't mind, and then we'll jump right back into it from here. And I'll see if I can figure out how to do this thing when we come back. I'll be right back, everybody.
Sleeping
But
giant.
yeah,
you were saying,
I'm
yeah?
knocking at the door with Gerwynn on one side and Cade on the other, ready in case it's answered by what we presume is an imposter.
Okay.
Harbin.
Got.
So we
I
can
have
grab him.
I pulled my rope out of my pack, too.
Okay. All right. So we got rope readied. You're knocking. Dazlin, what are you doing?
I've got my crossbow like over off his right, just kind of just standing there ready.
Ready to put somebody to sleep.
I tell my, and right before I leave to go to the side of the door, I tell I tell my parents to go stealth, basically.
Okay. All right. You knock on the door and you hear from the other side Sildar say, kind of in a little gravelly voice, like he's, maybe a little bit drowsy or whatever. And he says, hello?
It's us, Sildar.
And he just kind of cracks the door and he says, what are y'all doing here? I figured it would have taken y'all a little bit longer than this, but come in.
Yeah, well, where's Harbin?
Glass staff's around the corner, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've taken him out of sight.
And
Yeah, I won't know anything until you guys give me a signal, but yeah.
he just says, well, Harbin said he was going home about an hour ago. He left.
Where's his home? If
We think we might have an imposter. Do you have any men we need to go get Harbin?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Send some men to go get him and bring him here.
The only men I have are y'all and me. It's everyone else. I mean,
And you
everybody
come with
else
us
is
to his house.
just townsfolk.
Or can you watch and I'll just shout over to Bruce, hey, Bruce, bring him out.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could keep an eye on this fella for us.
And he looks
I bring.
and he looks at him and he just says, "What the hell are y'all doing? That's Yarno Albrecht.
No, this is Glassstaff.
Get those binds. What did you just say?
Show him the letter.
Oh.
This is the man
we
who's
show him the
been
letter.
running the Redbrands. See, and I point to the Glassstaff that's strapped to my back. He had this.
He looks at the
Glass
letter. He
staff.
looks at you. Looks at the glass staff. Looks at Yarno. Looks back at you. Looks at King Bruce. Looks at
If you want to
Gerwynn,
hit him, we're okay. But, punch him.
and then he just says, "What is this? What in the hells is this?"
It looks like he betrayed you, is what it looks like.
And he comes down the stairs. He grabs up Yarno by the scruff of his neck and just kind of lifts him off the ground. Not off the ground, but just on his tiptoes. Because, Sildar's a big guy, but he's kind of old. So,
Yeah.
And then he just goes into a whole dialogue about betrayal and how could you, and mixed in with it, you get a bit of dialogue back from Yarno about serve the Lord's Alliance faithfully, and he never got anything for it. And then Sildar fires back, your devotion and honors plenty back. And then he just fires back, there's more to the world. And then through all this, you're able to determine that greed took over. Yarno found a way to capitalize off of what was going on. And then you're also able to suss out that a figure that y'all have come to know as the Black Spider had also approached Yarno at this time and filled Yarno in on a plan that also involved the Cragmaw goblins from the Cragmaw tribe. That remember how y'all noticed on Dogmaster how his teeth were kind of oddly misshapen, even for a goblin. What they do is they go through and they file down their teeth so they're extra pointy. That's how he was able to get out of the binds. Just kind of razor sharp shot got right through them. And it's a particularly ambitious and vicious and greedy group of goblins. Like you take the greed of a normal goblin and you amplify it, and you've got the Cragmaw goblins, Yimmick, Dogmaster, all of them. Of course, there are some that are just don't want to be like that, but victim of their situation. And then the Sildar just kind of throws him down to the ground, gets over top of him, makes sure his binds are tight, puts the gag back on him, and looks to y'all, and you can see the disgust and disappointment on his face, and he just lets out a heavy sigh and go ahead.
That's not the only surprise you have, and we'll show him.
I say, let's take this inside. Let's get everybody inside, because there could be people watching. So let's take this inside and figure out, and tell you what happened.
What are y'all doing with the
Good
real
idea.
Harbin Wester now? Or I'm sorry, what are y'all doing with the Harbin Wester y'all think to be real?
I think we need to bring him in and question him, as well as probably try and go for the other.
Okay, let's do it. Y'all all make your way inside. And what do y'all? Sildar recommends putting glass staff in the prison basement, or the basement prison, the cellar prison.
Yep. Let's do that.
Are there multiple cells, or is it just one?
So I think 3. There's 2 or 3, so I'm going to go with 3. But
Off you go, Sally.
There's no one else occupying it. He'd be down there by himself because the other prisoner made a deal for information that got you all the information that led y'all to Tresendar Manor. That prisoner has been escorted by Raiden back to Neverwinter in the witness protection program, as it were. And
right.
And then Sildar, he kind of says, in that Raiden, they have been in tremendous help to Sister Gariel and I. And they're just like, he kind of looks at y'all, looks at King Bruce, and he's just like, I'm not sure how y'all have made it without them. And then,
we do miss Raiden.
And then he just shows y'all all inside, shows y'all to the seat. And he looks at Harbin Wester and he's just like, how is there another? And this Harbin Wester, it looks exactly like the other Harbin Wester, except malnourished, cheeks are kind of sunken in, like it hasn't been eating a 3,500 calorie diet like it used to.
I'm gonna go get the other one at the town master house.
Okay.
I'll go wake him up and I'll be right back, and I'll go bring him here.
I'll go with you.
That's safe?
What are you gonna tell him?
We need Sildar needs him for a plan and information. Okay. Something's come up. We need some information, so come along.
If we should be able to persuade him, we need to.
Oh, we'll persuade him one way or the other.
Do you guys need help, or can I just... I guess we should all go.
We're good. You guys stay here.
I need to know...
I'm just going to get him.
And I need to know what's going on with your parents. Like, you told them to go stealth and there hadn't been anything else.
Oh, I meant to tell them to come in, of course.
This place is very large, so...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Here, give him, before I leave, give him some gold, send him to the inn, tell him to get some food and a room.
How much gold? You think? I think 2 would be enough, right?
2's probably plenty.
Yeah. All right. So we take 2 out of the treasury, the National Bank of Boondoggle,
and make a perception check.
All right.
Okay. How much gold do you have on you, King Bruce?
How much gold do I have on me? Well, I took it out of Boondiggle, but yeah, how much gold do I have?
You took my gold?
No. Like, aren't you the treasurer, or do we just divide it up?
Oh, no.
Let me see what kind of coin you got on you.
Yeah, we have 186 in the bag. So we can pay for them to have a yes.
Yeah. Okay, and you want me? Okay, how much gold do I have? Hold on. I think I know what you're doing. Yeah, I have
subtract 2 silver.
Okay.
His parents rob him? What?
Yeah. Thief's going to thief.
I didn't catch it. Yeah.
His parents pickpocketed him for. Give him directions to the inn, and
Yeah, I do.
And I'll
Fake
tell them
parents.
before I leave. Make sure you let them know that who your kid is.
My character would walk them to the inn. I'm going to walk to the inn with them.
Okay, then me and Dazlin are going to get who we suspect is an imposter, Harbin.
So that leaves Gerwynn and Cade with Sildar and Harbin.
Yes.
Possibly Harbin. I'm just going to call him Harbin because I've given it away twice now.
I've heard you say it a couple times, so
HW.
kind of curious.
Ooh.
What are y'all doing? So we'll start
we're
with
gonna go get the
The world's most awkward walk with your parents is what I'm doing.
Okay, we're going to start with Gerwynn and Cade, Sildar and Harbin. What are y'all doing there with him?
I would say that we to establish things that we know about Harbin. Does Sildar know Harbin from before?
Sildar
At all?
knows. Give me a history check so I can see how. Damn, it's ringing the bell again.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, you're able to remember that from the first meeting of Sildar that he knows Yarno. Yarno and him served together. Like, they were never really best of friends, but they were friendly acquaintances. I'm going to have to take her outside again. This is crazy. Anyway, back to your question, though. He knows that recently, around 2 months ago, I'm coming back through you again. There was supposed to be an election. However, once the election happened, Harbin never left. Wow, this is like current events, isn't it? Harbin never. I mean, sorry to get all pop culture and whatnot, but this is actually anyway. At that time, Harbin didn't leave the seat of power. Like, he just didn't leave. And that's when everything started going bad. So he doesn't really know anything of Harbin other than the town seemed to be prospering. Sure, it could have been doing better, but it wasn't doing bad. And it certainly wasn't doing how it was. He also knows that Harbin was a former banker. And it was running like a banker would run things, all about the numbers. And then suddenly it just did a complete 180 and stuff stopped flowing. Redbrand took over, and it kind of was allowed to fester.
So I'd like to take the opportunity to question Harbin about what he remembers, because. And I'm going to be honest with him, and just because I've met you before today in this room, and you've been locked up. So somebody is lying here.
He says, "Well, I am a banker, but I'm not a liar. It was set for Elmar Barthen. He was supposed to take his turn at running the town, and I was going to go back to doing what I was doing. And this black spider approached and had this plan for taking over the town and wanted to use me to do it. And I refused. And next thing I remember is a flash of light, and then I woke up in a cell at that place y'all just rescued me from. How long did you say it's been? And at this time, he's kind of, knocking the dust off of himself, having had the rations that y'all have shared with him. And he's kind of, as it's going through and he's getting a little energy from it, he's kind of regaining his stature, we'll say.
Do you have a wife? Do you have kids? Who can we trust in this town that could back up your word or someone else's?
Well, you can trust anyone in the town. This town is full of good people. Good, wholesome people. And he looks at Sildar. He's like, I don't really know this fella, but he seems to be all right. I mean, he is sitting in my seat. Can I have my seat back, please? Sildar just says no.
No. Lost it. What about... I'm forgetting the name of the woman who runs the Alderleaf farm.
Pauline? Pauline? How could you forget her name, man? She's sweet on you.
I mean, there's just so many people. I mean,
Yeah.
You think I would have got back by now from the inn, or are we going to roleplay that?
You're going to roleplay that.
Okay.
And then we're going to roleplay the Harbin Wester's home also.
Yeah.
Y'all wanted to split the party.
Hey, it's split 3 ways. Yeah, sure.
Well,
Makes
to
sense
be
to me.
honest, I wasn't thinking anything other than I was going to go get a guy and bring him here.
Well, then King Bruce happened.
See, I think where my mind is going here, and I'll look at Gerwynn and kind of ask him what he thinks. I think we need an outside witness. I think we need someone from town who can use their knowledge, their past experiences to figure out which one is real. Because if this is going to go the way I think it's going to go, they're both just going to say that they're the right one.
I agree. We could either see if Sister Gariel or the lady that runs the Lion Shield Coster would know any information. I mean, to me, honestly, the more people that can vouch for somebody, the better. But
And really, at this time of night, the only place that has the people at it that are awake is the inn, the Sleeping Giant Inn. So,
Yeah. I think we just hold tight until
Not the
everybody
Sleeping
gets
Giant.
back.
Not the Sleeping Giant, the Stonehill. Sleeping Giant's
I
regular
agree,
prancing
Cade.
out.
we're just gonna hold off until everybody gets back to find out.
Okay.
Kind of more consensus.
Okay. All right. And Dazlin and Boone, what are y'all up to at the house?
Just go up to the door and knock.
No answer.
Hey.
No
No
answer. It kind of creaks open a little bit. It's dark.
Well, fuck. I say in
Hello?
English.
Anyone home?
Hey, Harbin.
Nothing.
No answer?
No
Nothing?
answer.
Yeah, someone did a flight. I'm going in.
Cover you.
The door opens and it's well, you've got dark vision, so you see in the shadows that doesn't even really look like the place has been lived in. Like there's like 2 months worth of dust covering everything. There's a chair that's pulled out from a table that's been sat in. You can see kind of 2 elbow prints on the table. Otherwise, it's clear as...
No one's actually been here for a while?
No
Is
one's
that what you're saying?
no one's really occupied the place. Like there have been comings and goings, but you know what I mean. The pantry's not stocked. The bed's not wrinkled. Like as you go through the house, you're just like, okay, this isn't right, guys.
There's looking around for like there's no. Nah, never mind. There's just he's gone.
Yeah, I don't see any evidence of people being here for a long time. Not even any food or ale or nothing. Huh. If he's not here, where could he be?
Let's just go back to the town master place and let them know.
Okay.
All right.
Please close the door behind me.
And King Bruce, you are now at the Stonehill Inn, greeted by the wife. Can't really remember her name right now. And she just says, "Oh, who are these fine folk you got with you?"
My parents. We found them locked up. Yeah.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the day. Can I get you an ale?
2.
Okay. And
maybe 1 or 2 for them. You want anything, Mom?
Hey, your mother just says, "Oh, don't worry, honey. I got it. I had some silver that they never found on me. I got it." And then she just takes your parents and puts an arm around them, shows them to a table, and you hear her saying to them as she, scuttles them off that y'all must be so famished. And then she's just telling the tales of King Bruce and his friends. You want to hang out with them or head on back?
Oh yeah, and things start to get a little uncomfortable with the discussion, I imagine. So, King Bruce takes an ale to go. Basically, he asks if it's okay, of course.
Yeah, she says, "Well, y'all are the closest things we have to law around here now. So, I guess if you don't mind."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and yeah, King Bruce walks out, and yeah, he's probably gonna hurry back because, yeah.
Okay. All right, and you make it back without incident, and I believe y'all have all joined back up at the Town Master's Hall now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. What y'all got going on now?
So...
we just went to his house. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, you should share that before I say my part, because I was just going to say that, and I don't know it.
Okay. Oh, we just went to that guy's house, and no one's lived there for quite some time, it looked like. There was no food, no ale, the beds weren't slept in. Don't know where he is. What were you going to say, Cade?
He flew the coop.
Are there
Fantastic.
chickens involved now?
Kick them. They don't like to be kicked.
Yeah. So yeah. What's going on?
I think we've stumbled further into Black Spider's web.
I gather that. We figured out which one's the real one yet?
Oh, because we can't find the other one.
Oh, okay.
And Harbin
And
just
we couldn't
pipes
get,
in. Harbin just pipes in, and he's like, "I don't know how to prove I'm the real one, but I certainly am." Nope, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't make sense if you're not the real one, because then that makes no sense to me. Unless you're crazy.
I don't know why anybody would supplant.
Why would they
me
lock
with
up the
me.
wrong one?
Yeah. Yeah, why would they lock up the wrong one? Yeah.
Because he was actually
Unless they're
going to
thinking
leave tower.
unless they're thinking
So-
5 chess moves ahead, but go ahead.
We can, you know, I prefer not to be locked up anymore because it kind of was awful.
Right.
You can either take me to the inn, or I mean, if you feel better, we can wait until morning, and I'm sure all of the townsfolk will tell you I am who I am.
What were you saying, Gerwynn?
Oh, there's one thing we haven't considered.
Should we go downstairs and see what Glassstaff says?
Oh yeah, because okay, so the Harbin we
go ahead.
So the Harbin we've seen before wasn't malnourished, and this one is. Okay, I was just ruling out one thing, which is that there was ever only one. Okay. Okay, yeah. So yeah.
Whoever it is, they were very good at disguising themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with logic.
I think
Sildar says, you know, I've heard of some creatures. Can't remember what they're called right now, but when y'all's buddy Raiden gets back, I might see if they can't go and talk to some of my compatriots up at Everwinter in the Alliance and get us some more information. Because well, I mean, that's kind of limitless power, just being able to imitate somebody. I mean, shit, how the hell do I know that I'm me right now? How do I know that you're you? How do I know that Yarno is actually this glass staff and Yarno's not dead?
There's a lot of people that look like other people going on right here.
one of the toughest journeys is finding yourself.
Well, both of them know who they are.
But am I?
This is more everyone else finding out who they are. So somebody said something about a race of changelings or something, basically, you're saying? Like shapeshifters? Huh. Yeah, Sildar said. I don't even know what to do with these people.
Well, do we want to go back and find out more from the Crenshaw Manor? No, it's the
Tresendor.
The Tresendar?
Let's say yes.
Tresendar.
Because we still got to go get the goblin.
And we still need to find the location of this castle that they're holding Gerwynn.
Cragmar Castle.
Do we want to try and find that information out now? Do we want to rest and then go, or do we want to go directly back?
So what time is it, Kyle? In game?
It's probably about 2 a.m. now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should go back in the morning.
I can use a rest.
And Sildar can watch the prisoner, and I'm kind of worried about Harbin's safety because we're the only thing that looks a little bit like law around here.
We can always put him
We can
in,
always have him come with us to stay at the inn and just keep watch on him.
Yeah, we're all sleeping at the inn. Probably.
Yeah, we're sleeping at the inn. But what do we do with Harbin?
Right.
We can't just say, hey, go back to your house, because if the thing that looks like him is still around, it could kill him.
Why
Well, we
doesn't
can
he
have
stay
him go with us.
here tonight?
I think Cade has it. He should stay here with the Sildar.
And we just
We
make
still
sure
don't
that
know.
and we make sure that the glass staff does not stay with glass staff, obviously.
I have the glass staff.
I just wanted that specifically to be on the record. Yeah, okay.
Okay,
All right.
so
Question Glassstaff in the morning. Do it now. I think we need to find out this information. Where Cragmaw
We already
Castle is.
questioned glass staff, I thought.
no.
About Cragmaw Castle.
Oh, okay.
We're trying.
I
to
mean,
find
we could
Gerwynn, or
go check.
Gerwynn.
Gerwyn's right there.
Yeah, I
But we can
slip
also-
up with those.
We still got to save the
We can also ask glass
goblin dogmaster. friend?
Yeah, we'll do that in the morning. We're going back to the manor house in the morning. But
All
if we wanna question Glassstaff, we can either do it before we go in the morning or now.
Sound like
Well,
the
I think we
present.
should talk to him and see if he knows anything about these two guys who look alike.
Wondering
See if he knows
if
anything.
letting him stew for the night might make his tongue a little looser in the morning.
Or give him more time to think.
I mean, after all, we're not going to offer him
Good
any
idea.
food or water all night long.
I mean,
I
so
think we
he's
should ask
going
him
without
now.
breakfast. Okay.
So no. Now we're later. What are we doing?
So now,
I think
Now, yeah.
Okay,
No.
let's go.
Okay, y'all make your way down down the stairs through the door. As soon as you open up the door, you see Glassstaff sitting in the center cell. In the center of the cell, against the rear of the center wall, legs crossed, hands just kind of folded out in front of him, and he's just kind of propped up on his propped his chin on his hands, and he's just kind of staring as y'all come through the door, almost as if he was expecting you. Y'all, you all, whatever.
I don't know about this. He looks like he might be trying to do something.
Is he bound?
No, he's in the prison, in the cell.
So you mean he can do magic?
I mean, he's not
Doesn't have
like,
a focus in it or
bound, but he's.
Did we ever search him to see if he had another focus?
We'll say you did to put your mind at ease.
Thank you, Con.
You're welcome. I didn't want you. I didn't want you unnecessarily worried.
So,
Since I'm
Cade,
role
do you
playing
wanna
your
question
parents, I'm kind of in character. Go ahead, Gerwynn.
Does one person want to question him, and we can all just kind of listen to the answers. So I thought Cade could answer or could ask questions first.
Yep, that sounds good.
I'm gonna start with so what do you how did you make such a good Harbin double?
What?
You had a Harbin
Are
in
you
your
say-
cell.
Are you saying I had a Harbin copy?
I think you did.
Nah. No. We captured Harbin right after talking to the Black Spider. They told us to come on down here, and we'd get rid of Harbin. We'd be able to set up shop and wouldn't have nothing to worry about. I don't know nothing about no Harbin copy.
What was I talking to in town yesterday then?
I don't know. You were talking to it, not me.
It. Why do you say that?
Because you said you were talking to a copy of something. That's obviously not anything that's human or otherwise. At least not any kind of magic I know of. I'm powerful, but I ain't that powerful. That's some next level stuff.
So you had no dealings with what was happening in town. You just holed up in your castle and kept your prisoners, fed them to your monster.
Well, you know, we kept some guests around, yeah, and you know, my colleagues and those there in my employ, they got up to, you know, their business was their own. Maybe might have been some nasty little business or whatnot, but you know, they left me to my devices. I left them to theirs. I mean, I had some important stuff to do.
So if you're not, who should I be talking to if you're so ignorant? If you've got nothing, knowing only what's in your business, who was your go-to in town?
Nobody in town is the Black Spider, and I don't know where to find them. They contacted me, usually by messenger. It's not ignorance. to keep people informed of only what they need to know. Actually, it's quite intelligent. Situation just like this one. I can't tell you what I don't know. So, how about y'all just go ahead and have a good old night? And at that, he just kind of stretches out and puts his hand behind his head and puts a leg up and starts fake snoring.
I go over to. So have we gone into the cage with him, or is he in the cage
No,
still?
y'all are outside.
From outside. The cell's not open.
And
No,
he's all at the back of the cell.
Mm-hmm. And y'all don't have a key to it.
Okay. Then I'm not going to do that.
So you seemed rather attached to your pet.
Oh, naughty.
What's gonna be a shame if something happened to it because I'm not happy?
Well, I think I'm much better at being evil than you are.
I don't like it, no. I'm good at destroying evil.
Okay. Well, have fun.
I need something that you might know about these Kragmaw goblins. What can you tell us about the one that you had in your employ?
I don't really recall having one in my employ. Which one, how do you mean?
What was it? Scrimshaw? There's one in the... I know that you have one in the Tresendar Manor.
Oh, hell, I don't know what those boys keep and don't keep.
About how many people do you have at Tresendar Manor? Like Redbrands?
Again, I don't keep up with their comings and goings. You know, they're between handling their business in the town, and you know, a few of them like to go and get rowdy down at the Sleeping Giant Inn. Some of them got places here. Some of them live out in the woods. I don't know, man. They're adults. They can handle their own as long as they're doing as the Black Spiders asked us to do. I don't get in their business. I don't meddle in their affairs, and they just bring me the stuff I need so I can work on the stuff I'm working on.
What exactly were you working on?
Well, you know, potions and whatnot. It's tag on, man. Nothing spectacular. Just doing.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, they're doing mage shit.
I wave over Gerwynn over to me, and I say, "Hey, yeah, hold me up." And I get on eye level with him, and
he's laying down. By the way, he's laying
down right now.
He still had to be picked up to get to eye level.
So instead of putting him up here, you've like got him right there.
And I'm like, I try to intimidate him. I'm like, you know, you left that manor in one piece, and you don't have to stay in one piece.
And he's like, son, I've dedicated my whole life to the Lord's Alliance. I know the Honorable Sildar Hallwinter ain't going to let nothing happen to me while I'm in his custody. So your threats are null and void.
Okay. Firebolt.
I was about to say acid splash.
That was a poison spray.
Yeah, there's some sort of ward. It doesn't work.
At least we know you won't be using magic wise in here.
Maybe Bruce should just stab him. He's got a long pole.
Oh.
I don't like hurting defenseless people.
What
Even
does-
if they're terrible.
I mean, like,
And then Sildar walks in and He kind of calms the emotions. He just says there will be no harm coming to this fella. Not
Well,
while he's in custody.
How the heck are we gonna figure out how to get to the defenses of Crenshaw, and then we got to know stuff about Crenshaw Castle. So, like, what are we supposed to do, Sildar?
Work it out.
I think we should regroup. We should go back to the inn, get a good night's sleep, and then head back to the manor and go in through the front door this time.
All right. I wave away him. I wave away Gerwynn from holding me up, and I sorry.
Try to drop him.
Sorry. Said like the hold it for him to hold you up, so you could intimidate him. In my head, I just was thinking like, fetch me my intimidation stool. You know, climb up.
That would have been awesome. And then Sildar just kind of shows y'all to the door and shuts it behind you. You hear him clickety clacking it.
All right, time to go get a good night's sleep. What's left of it?
Yeah, that was a bust. I try and act tough. It doesn't always come across.
Boy, you're telling me.
Could always try to charm him.
That's your answer to everything. We sleep him, and then we charm him, and it always works. Let's do that. Wait, there's wards.
Yeah, the magic.
The guy said he's under his protection while he's here. If he wasn't here, what if we took him somewhere else and tried to talk to him?
Yeah.
Can't get him out of the cell.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
Try and find something from him. And if this creature, whatever, that impersonated Harbin
Copy.
has left. Yeah. The Harbin copy. I think all signs are pointing towards Cragbaugh right now as our next big lead, and I think we know that goblin in the Tresendar. God darn it!
Tresendor.
See, at this point, Bruce is messing with my head. Tresendar Manor.
Did I say Tresendar Castle?
You said
Okay.
and then you said like Braemar.
Yeah, the amazing Kreskin or some shit. It's all good. I know what y'all mean. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Hang tight. Stand by. Actually, everybody's... Wait, no. Everybody... There we go. Everybody doing a little flippy floppy.
He froze.
No. We're good. All right, we're back. Everybody's where they should be. So y'all are heading back to
About
the Stonehill Inn, and do y'all have Harbin in tow?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought, are we taking him to the inn?
I thought we were leaving him with Sildar.
Yeah.
Sildar.
Yeah. Do we want a person that runs the tavern to the inn to guide him, or do we guard him, or do we want Sildar?
Yeah, leave him with
Should
Sildar.
I think we should ask Sildar to put him under his protection, seeing as how we don't really know, and that it's possible that it's not safe for him to go home if he is who he says he is. So,
Right, because the guy is still missing, the lookalike. We don't know what he is or what it is, or we don't know.
And
he's safe.
I'm obviously leaning towards that this is the real one, but we don't really have a way of knowing or testing that.
Right.
So,
and since of course he was in a cell for a while, maybe Sildar could give him like a room or something with a bed, so he's not actually be in the cell.
Well, y'all hear him and Sildar negotiating it out, and they finally come to an agreement. And Harbin actually recommends it. He's like, listen, why don't you just chain my foot to the bed? I'll be all right. I ain't going nowhere. We'll get this all sorted out in the morning.
Thank you.
He actually does sound like a town master.
He never saw.
Say what? You cut out a little bit.
He said I said, he actually does sound like a town master to me now.
No, Darth cut out. I caught what you said.
Oh,
Oh, I said apparently he never saw Saw.
Okay.
Father for wood.
All right, and
Father for wood.
y'all make it back over to the Stonehill Inn without any kind of altercation, interaction, anything other than anything that y'all want to discuss or do on the way there. Of course, everything's pretty much closed. The streets are empty for the most part. Not even Pip is out. So
Yeah.
you know it's late.
yep. Haven't heard of Pip.
Haven't heard a peep out of Pip.
Well, at 2 a.m, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah. Only if you give him candy. Okay.
Candy.
I'm going to crash, guys. I'll see you in the morning.
All right.
We're resting.
Me too.
Is everyone resting?
Maybe.
Anyone else doing anything else?
I mean, we could
Watch
do
us.
the watch thing again, but I'm not super worried.
Y'all have. I was about to say y'all have rooms there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a weird feeling. As y'all walk into the Stone Hall Inn, or as y'all are walking to the Stonehill Inn and walking in, and Bruce taking the lead in a hurry to see his newly rescued mom and dad, and y'all going through the day's accomplishments and everything that y'all have done, everything y'all have gone through, and the way that y'all have grown together. Y'all feel as if y'all gained a bit of knowledge and experience, and as y'all lay your heads down to sleep, you wake up having gained a level. So let's go through the process of level 3ing.
Back to the forge.
And we can, while y'all are doing that, we can ask some questions, do some lore dumping. It is the morning time, so we can y'all can let me know what y'all want to do, and I can keep this going while y'all are doing all the leveling up stuff. It's up to y'all. It's your game. Or we can just focus on the leveling. I'm cool with whatever. But y'all find yourselves downstairs at the Stonehill Inn. Why do I keep wanting to say Stonehall? It's starting to piss me off. Of the Stonehill Inn.
I'm rubbing off on you. I'm sorry, Con.
Yeah, no, you're messing us all up tonight, bro. It's
I
all
have
good, though.
three. I have 3 names for the guy that's at the castle place. I can't figure out which one's the right one.
Right.
So
And then
I'm not doing it on purpose.
it's all good. And then old Toblin comes over, and you see your mom and dad there, and he's just making conversation like y'all are all old lost friends, and inquiring about y'all's adventure and everything that's been going on. And then you notice Sildar Hallwinter walk in, and he's got old Harbin with him. And at this time, Sildar walks in and he says, "Well, it's time to put this mystery to bed." And he kind of pulls Harbin out in front of him. And then Elmar and the whole bar just kind of look up and look at him. And they're like, "Harbin, what are you doing here?" They're like, You haven't been in here in 2 months. We thought you were upset that we wanted Elmar to take over." And then Harbin says, No, I was happy to step down. I mean, I was glad to do the job, but my time was over. I think y'all got a lot to tell me. And then they say, "Well, I think you got a lot to tell us." And then him and Elmar from Barthen's Provisions, they go over and they get a table. And, the waitress, she brings them both a thing of water, and they've got a decent little spread going now. They've got some dried meats, cheeses, breads, and as y'all look around at the whole atmosphere and vibe of the town, as well as the inn, is just different. You know, it seems like everybody's standing a little straighter, their smiles a little bit wider.
Very cool.
And Sildar comes and sits down and he said, well, that's one mystery solved. He said, we'll be getting Yarno or Glass Staff or whatever that guy's calling himself nowadays. We'll be getting him out of here. He'll be heading back to Neverwinter to get justice from the high courts and the Lord's Alliance. We don't take kindly to what he's done. You know, the people put their trust in us, and stuff like this happens, and they lose their trust, and it just ain't good.
As part of my overnight whatever, I would want to have spent time with that glass staff.
Absolutely.
Just see what I can learn about it.
Yep, you do that, and you were successfully attuned to it. I know you didn't call it before, but we had already discussed it.
I don't see where you put the staff information, Con.
In your journal, like I gave you the whole card.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said you were putting it in my inventory, and I was checking my...
You know what? I wonder if that will. Let me check. D&D be easy. And what are the rest of you doing? Does anyone else have any questions about leveling up? Any conversation you want to have with Toblin or anyone else in the bar?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna see what.
Did you say you were going to see what Pip was doing? I'd say Pip.
Okay, I can add that.
Pip's all over. You can't add it?
I'll take care of
Okay.
it.
All right, cool. Pip's all over the place. Pip's doing what Pip does. Pip squeak.
With my feeling of growing stronger, or whatever you want to call it, I know that I'm ready to do a ritual for Polaris, which is the leveling up.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I'm straight up. I'll be outside, I guess, of just outside the inn. You know, not in the road or anything, but like, you know, maybe catty cornered. And I'll basically be using my ink and paper to make basically like a ritual. You know, ink across the paper in this particular way, and there's starry things, and basically I'm taking my oath as a paladin.
Okay, and what is your oath? What oath are you taking?
Considering my own self being redempted, however you want to say that,
Redeemed.
with my backstory.
I was about to say,
redeemed.
I was about to say, I don't think I do want to say that, but I prefer real words. It's all right.
I've been hanging around my mom too.
You've been redemptified.
You've been redempted.
Big healed.
Help. Okay, yeah, but yeah, because the backstory of my character is he was a thief, albeit an aristocrat thief kind of thing going on, high standing or whatever, and so he takes the oath of redemption. Woo!
Nice. All right. Dazlin, what are you up to?
I was actually going to ask about my leveling up because I get to pick a college, and looked like College of Lore looked like a good way to go because I get proficiencies in some things. I get cutting words, and it looks like I get maybe a spell or two of any class. So yeah. So I think I'd be like, oh, I'm getting more proficient on my loot and things like that. And oh, I've also just gained some new knowledge or something. So I was thinking the College of Lore. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So the College of Swords look pretty good too, but that's more of a battle bard, and I want to definitely be a more, helping the party out more. So maybe a messenger comes in the morning and they hand me a scroll and says I graduated from the College of Lore.
Well, speaking of which, the waitress does come over. And she does hand you a scroll.
Oh, well, thank you, gorgeous. What's this?
As you open it up and read it, all it says is, I know where your bagpipes are.
Just see like the color go from my face. And I just like stared at disbelief. Oh.
Ooh, I can
roll it up and
prepare, I
just
can prepare
kinda,
spells for the day.
Kind of just like sit there and just like, okay, well, I guess I'll 5 ales, please.
She just looks at you and she says,
Son-
well, you know, breakfast is the most important drink of the day.
Yes, yes, that's for everybody, not just me. But I'll take some sausages or eggs or whatever you want to bring me. I kind of say it's really just dismissively, like I'm just totally like lost in my thoughts and like, yeah, just put everything on my tab.
And she just kind of rubs your back and she says, bad news, huh? And then she just looks at you and says, I'll be right back with your order.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh, I got Sanctuary. I love that spell.
Gerwynn, anything from you? What are you up to? Any questions? Anything?
I'm good. I think I'm all done.
All right.
I'm just gonna get me some bread. I haven't been paying too much attention. I've been focused on leveling up and reading all the spells. So I'll follow suit and get some breakfast.
I've got a question. I just noticed something. It looks like I just got a new action in combat, 2-weapon fighting. So it says if I take an attack action with a light melee weapon that I'm holding in one hand, I can bonus action to attack with a different light melee with my other hand.
But you don't get the dex bonus on the second.
And I don't get the dex bonus. I'm already, like, as a monk, I can attack, and then if I take the attack, I can just do an unarmed strike already.
But this is with...
That two weapon fighting is available to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, did I just not notice it before?
Yeah, it was always there.
Oh.
It's very easy to miss, but it's basically 2 staffs, 2 swords. It's their answer to multi-attack.
2 daggers. Yeah, you can sword and dagger.
Offhand. Got it.
Yeah.
I've had people play with using an offhand weapon.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's not feet either. The feet,
Like even I could do that.
I thought it just like popped up just now because for some reason I must have overlooked it. My bad.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody's been there with the D&D Beyond.
There's a little bit of stuff, you know.
There's a few things listed, yes. Especially the higher level you get too, and you're like more stuff.
Sorry, did that count as a long rest last night?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, because your level up doesn't take effect until you've had a long rest, so it definitely was a long rest. Because I'd hate for y'all to have all done all that work and me just be, oh yeah, that doesn't do. Yeah. Oof. Attica!
Oh, I just no sleep now. Okay. Khan's favorite spell.
Oh God.
People that can do it. I did not take sleep.
You could take it.
It was part of redemption.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Darn it! I said it's fine.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna run to the restroom while we are kind of in a little bit of a downtime thing.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
I'd recommend walking. You might trip.
Oh God.
Okay, I forgot what I was going to say. Doesn't matter.
Was it about the ceremony spell where you can like marry people?
And that's when
Mhm.
It's a really weird spell.
well, you can do other ceremonies as well. It's
Well,
not
you
just
get a
marriage.
bonus with it. Yeah.
It's not just
Yeah, I
marriage.
know.
Like it's like burial
Yeah, I
rites,
just-
all kinds of any
yeah.
ceremony. I would
Yeah,
say
I
that
read that the other day.
I would say that that's usually when Dazlin would say, I'm not getting married, and then but he's a little preoccupied with his scroll.
Get married what now?
Exactly.
So what should I pick for my second spell? My second level spells? I
Not
don't know.
sleep.
I got that one. Ah!
First level spell.
Yeah.
We need the image. You know the meme with the cartoon dog in the burning building, except replace the flames with a bunch of people falling over asleep, having him say this is fine.
Everything's fine. That was a good roll
I like
on that
that.
last one, 31.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
roll.
The last bit was 4, by the way.
Okay, so I have a channel divinity that
Ooh, 4, huh?
Yeah.
I have a channel divinity that boosts persuasion +5, and my persuasion already is +4, so that's 19.
Plus 9.
Yeah, that's 19 with the
Passive persuasion?
if Khan would attribute that. I mean, like,
That's a talent.
Have you updated your sheet?
well, basically what happens is you use the channel divinity, and then you get a +5 to persuasion on top of. I think it's
Right.
about. Yeah,
Would you allow that as a talent?
that's
like
what
he'd
I'm
still
asking.
have to spend his channel divinity.
I could still roll a 10, even with +9, I guess.
Yeah.
You know,
I would say no, because that would be, I don't know, whatever you want to do.
I don't know, man. I can't think of a reason why I could say no.
Because it's still costing you your
Yeah, you're
channel.
still
You're still paying for it,
Yeah.
essentially.
Now now later on, there's a certain colleges and whatever in being a bard, and you can set up your bard taking a few different ways where you end up min-maxing, and you can never roll less than a 20. That I have a problem with, but it's something. First off, you've got to choose to be talented, then you've got to choose to spend your channel divinity. So I got no reason to say no, because it's not like you can do it every time. Like you can hold it for that time when I gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's like something else you've got to manage. You can't misuse it. So
Right.
I'm going to rule as you can do it.
Good to know. But yeah. And I'll probably use the other one more. Which is Rebuke the Violent.
So that sounds fun.
Immediately after an attacker within 30 feet of you deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you, you can use your reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving. Failed save, attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt. So,
Oh, that's interesting. I've never
Mhm.
seen anybody use that one before.
Me either. That's the first time I've heard of it.
yeah. Oath of Redemption might be new. I don't know.
It's
not.
newer. Yeah, it's been out a while, but it's yeah.
And it's half damage.
I think that's from Xanathar's.
Welcome back, Panic. Y'all all leveled up, ready to get this show on the road?
I'm good to go.
If I want
Okay.
I
to
want to
change
look
out
at
my
spells
first
for
level
1
spells,
second.
can I do that?
Yeah, do it now. And did everyone catch the little bit of hooks and lore that I dropped in there? I'll just blaze over it real quick.
Blaze it like a donut.
I think that's cool. You ought to see how I make donuts. Wait, what? Anyway, Sildar brought Harbin in. Harbin was verified to be Harbin. There was a little bit of back and forth about how Harbin was ready to step down. He was honored to have done the job, and he was happy that Elmar was going to be taking it over. And Elmar Barthen, him and Elmar have gone off into a corner, and they're having breakfast together. Little coffee, juiced orange water, nice little spread for them. I also talked about how the attitude and the demeanor of everyone in the town and in the inn has everybody's walking around a little bit taller, smiles are a little bit wider and brighter, like everybody seems genuinely happier. Dazlin got a scroll, a very cryptic scroll. It only just, you're cool with me saying it, right? It being knowledge. So he got a scroll and it just says, I know where your bagpipes are. Nothing else, no signature, nothing. The waitress gave him that. The Bruce's parents, they're just over having breakfast, hanging out. Pip is doing what Pip does, kind of annoying the hell out of everyone, but everyone's just like, hey, he's Pip, he's a kid. And Toblin, he's over there cleaning the bar. His wife is tending to the now vacant rooms. Sildar's just hanging out with y'all, kind of helping y'all go through a plan. And with that, let's set a plan and let's do it.
I do slip Pip another copper and tell him to get some more candy. hey, my kid, what do I care?
He just kind of looks at it, looks at you, and is like, and he's gone.
Yeah.
Do you think I should take Bless? I kind of, well, it's a prepared spell, but like, cause I got like command, I'm sorry.
Is Bless is a level 1 spell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that? Gives you like a D4.
It gives a D4 up to 3 people. It's concentration.
Yeah, D4
it's concentration
on attacks and saves.
Yeah.
It's concentration.
If you're going to use it, you know.
But that would be getting rid of command. I mean, command isn't.
You're not prepared spellcaster, are you?
I'm a prepared spellcaster.
Oh, paladins are prepared. Okay, so you can change it up. So, like, you can take it, and if you don't like it, then tomorrow change it. Take command back. You know, whatever.
I guess I'll just try it out. Yeah, because command's kind of cool, but we already have somebody that's charm person, which is.
But
better.
yeah, if you give like Gerwynn, yourself, and Cade that bless,
that's pretty worth it.
Yeah.
Note to self: never level up in the middle of session.
I'm sorry.
Surprised you did it, to be honest.
That's
okay.
how,
I'm good. I'm
that's
good.
how it played out.
Yeah,
I'm good. Oh, that's why you wanted us to be at a certain point yet last time. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we would, but we didn't quite get there.
Okay. All right.
I'd say I like Gerwynn's idea. We walk in through the front door this time.
Okay.
Knock, knock, open up the door.
Knock, knock, bitches. I'd say kick in the door, but we're like 4 feet tall and under, so it would take all of us to kick the door at the same time.
Yeah, but we got a trench coat, remember?
Holy crap. I got 15 HP for lay on hands now. Jeez.
All right. Let me know when y'all are ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
And y'all are
It's
heading.
Bruce that's dawdling.
And y'all are heading to the front door this time. You're not going to the tunnel.
No, we're going in the front door.
Okay. All right. Yeah, y'all make your way out of the Stone Hall Inn. Damn it. Area, I'm going to kick your ass. The Stone Hill Inn. And y'all notice, well, Gerwynn, you definitely notice a couple of Redbrand outside of the Sleeping Giant, and as soon as they notice y'all noticing them, they kind of skulk their way back into the Sleeping Giant, and there's not really any action or altercation that's even offered. They kind of make get out of your way, as it were.
Do you think we should pop into the Stone Giant Inn and give them notice?
Sleeping Giant, but whatever.
It crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an
crossed my
inn.
mind.
I said that earlier.
Let's go in the door and give them a shout and say, you know, be out of town by sundown kind of thing.
All right. Now, just
Good.
so
We got the leader.
I'm clear, are y'all stepping into start a scuffle, or are y'all just kind of throwing shade?
I'm leaning towards shade.
Okay.
You know,
I'm not gonna back down.
yeah. I mean, if
also, how many are there?
I mean, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. But we're saying, you know, pack your bags, kids. The game's up.
Okay.
Is that like a bar?
Steel.
All right. So who's going in? Who's doing the talking? We'll
Oh, I'll go in first. I'll poke my big nose that hangs out of my big white beard right in the door.
All right.
With my little hands on my hips.
Let's go with a intimidation check. And who's going with him? Don't roll yet.
Okay.
Back him up.
So I want both of you to roll.
Don't forget you got
intimidation
Duration.
with advantage.
Who's the other person?
Cade is what I heard.
Okay.
Oh, and Gerwynn also?
Alright, so
20.
there's one, and there is... Oh, God, I just had it. There's the other. 14 was the best I could do.
All right, they Boondiggle sounds off first, followed up by another,
Listen up, Redbrand.
and then
The game is over.
And
Be
the-
out of town by sundown.
and the first one he just kind of looks down to Boondiggle, looks at all his buddies, and he's doesn't say anything, but you can tell he's really contemplating it. He's giving some thought to it, and he just kind of says, well, if that's all, good day. And he just kind of goes and sits back down at the table he was at.
Take a quick view of the inside just to see how many are actually in there. How many can I count?
Give me a really quick perception check. You're pretty sure there's 9.
No.
And
What we
before
gonna do, guys?
before we step out, I'm gonna just say, make sure your tab is paid before you go.
And the woman behind the bar who you haven't been introduced to. Give me a perception check, everybody in there. Gerwynn, Cade, Boondiggle.
I'm gonna start heading in there since everybody's there.
All right, Cade, she makes eye contact with you, and you can kind of... Shit, I hate to make you roll twice, bro. Now give me an insight check to see if you can determine the look you've caught. Okay, you're definitely able to determine...
Good job, Ed.
You're definitely able to determine that her eyes are kind, and behind her eyes you can tell that Boondiggle's promise or threat of making them leave or else, and everything else y'all have accomplished in the town, you could see kind of a little tear well up in the corner of her eye, but she won't let it fall.
I will give...
It's just gonna piss
these-
Cade off.
Yeah. I will give the slightest of nods. And... I think Boondiggle said what needed to be said. If they're still here come sundown, we'll deal with that when we come to it.
All right.
So, I give the slightest of just kind of nod toward her, hopefully not noticed by too many, but then I'll turn to go.
All right. All right,
And we're
y'all,
gone.
And y'all make your way out with altercation, and you hear as soon as y'all turn around and before the door shuts, all the way you hear just a kind of rattling of chairs and kind of being pushed back under tables and whatnot. All right, and
sounds like they might be getting ready to leave.
And y'all make your way up the windy path and up the hill back towards the Tresendar Manor, which you can see behind me.
Like it.
And
This place.
all right, you know what? Now we'll leave the happy one on since y'all are almost through it.
I mean, I hope you have another one that shows it on fire, because
I am pretty good with Photoshop, but I'll need some time.
Great.
All right, give me 1
Yoga
second.
flame.
And y'all are going in the front door this time, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Front door.
Yep.
Okay.
Kick down the door, Gerwynn. No, I'm kidding.
All right. So what I'm gonna do?
Slam his hammer right into it. Get open.
We'll do this. Let me get back to that. Change the music because I need like a production assistant to handle recording and all this shit all at the same time.
Well, get JoJo on it.
She's over there passed out, asleep on the job. And Fluffles is probably eating something.
Right.
Okay. So y'all go ahead and work on the marching order, and then I'm going to add y'all to the map.
Standard marching order.
I can't remember what that is.
I was just trying to move. I was just,
Trying to
Okay.
fall out of the hayloft again.
I see what you mean. They're two different ways. Okay.
Okay.
The hayloft, yeah, I remember.
So y'all got the flibbity flobbity description of it. I think they call it flavor text or whatever. So what y'all want to do? What y'all got going on here?
This is a door.
It is a door.
And that's a door.
Yes.
Let's move in.
Yep. Everybody go down to here.
Mine's still refreshing.
All right. Bruce,
I
take
will
1d6 damage.
Down to there.
Again?
No, I'm kidding.
I downstairs to do so.
Roll
Oh,
20 might be
just
crashing
wait
for
till
me.
I get my slow fall.
It finally showed up. No, I'm kidding.
What level do I get slow fall? I think level 5.
I was about to say,
or
I think
6.
that's 5 or 7.
Can't.
I don't think
Yeah.
you
Can't
really
click
get
my
anything at 6. You can't click your token.
I refreshed it. Oh, there we go. Hey, look, it lit up. But let me see if I can click my token. I can see the room like I'm supposed to, but every time I try to click my token, the little
Oh, at level
refresh.
6, I get to
it's coming up.
level 6. I get to start healing myself.
Nice.
Let's hope you live
Okay.
that long.
Right.
Refresh again.
Technical difficulties.
Let me know when you're
Yeah.
back in, because if that doesn't work, I'll delete your token and drag it back out there.
I think I'll do a little quick in and out then, if you don't mind.
In and out burgers.
They're not in my area.
Mine either. I've had them when I was somewhere where they were.
Ron, there's one in each town that's like 20 miles away, so we don't have one in my town, but either direction.
Sounds like it's time to move.
Yeah. Seriously.
You good now, Dazlin?
Still loading.
Wonder if Roll20
Everything's
didn't.
slowing down now.
Wonder if Roll20 didn't update something.
Fourth level, I get slow fall. Sweet.
There's part of the map.
Yeah, I'm not getting any map.
Still?
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
It says mine says loading.
Oh, well, I just deleted you. Let me pull you back out. It still says loading. Man, what's that? What's the site where you can check if Roll20 is working or not?
I usually check status.roll20.net, which I just did, and it said it's fine.
And it's doing fine.
Mine's in. I'm in now.
Really? Where are you in at?
Well, actually,
Yeah, because your token's not there anymore now.
There it is.
Are you
There
there
you
now? I just drug him back on there. Can you see and everything now?
Look at the old folks using technology.
yeah, I can see just fine.
Okay, cool. We're waiting on. He's back.
Oh, I can see the map. I can see my token. It's dark, and every time I try to click on my token, with a little wheel, the cursor comes up like it's still loading. I can ping, but okay, now I just moved. Okay,
That was me moving you.
Is that you moving?
I can't click. I can't click on it.
All right, just ping wherever you need to go, and I'll move you where you want to be. That's fine.
Good, cool, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. So what do y'all want to do? Y'all are at the entrance of the Tresendar Manor. You've got.
I'm looking at that little doorway under the stairs right there.
Okay.
That's what catches my eye.
All right.
Oh, and then there's this door over at the cistern. That's
What has
catches
surprised-
me.
Yeah. Surprised me is there's nobody here to meet us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
keep your eyes
well,
open.
all
We
these
did
barrels
use
and
ruckus
stuff.
last time.
Speaking of which, let me get a stealth check from everyone.
I just got some new. I got some new points in stealth. Apparently, it didn't help.
Apparently it didn't help.
So with the disadvantage, rolling a 16, not bad.
Yeah, that's not very unlikely.
All right. So, what had happened was, with the noise of the door opening and the conversation and all the talking and wondering where everybody was, this door here comes flying open, and out pours three of your buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So
We're here with you.
There's the Black Knight Committee.
Run them through.
Lay
let's
down your arms and you'll live.
Oh, we're rolling initiative.
Yep. And with that, they just say, "Yeah, I don't think we'll be doing that." And then he follows up with hand glass staff over, and y'all will get to leave with your heads, and maybe your lives too. And the other,
I got it.
Idiot buddies at the bar.
What's a glass?
little
What is a
harder.
glass staff? It sounds like it would break.
the other guy just smacks the one guy in the back of the head. He's like, "That didn't even make no sense."
I'm gonna draw the staff and hold it up so that they see I have it.
And the one in front says, "Where'd you get his staff from?"
Oh, and I chime in. I'm like, no, that's a copy. That's a copy.
No, we got it from him. He's been captured. He's done. He's arrested. He'll probably be hanged by the end of the week.
Bruce is flitting from angry and trying to be deceptive.
Okay. All right. So we've got Cade, followed by Ruffian, followed by Gerwynn. Which ruffian is this? That one's way back there. Okay. All right, cool. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Since I couldn't click my token, I got a 4.
Okay.
I'm not on the. I'm not on the list.
I got you, brother. Hang tight real quick, though.
I got a nat 1.
You'll sort in at the back anyway.
Yeah.
Let's drag that down there. You say a 4? Correct? You said 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Senor.
All right, Cade. Moon, give me a perception check.
Shit.
I think we poisoned the water hole.
5.
Yeah. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. What do you?
I definitely want to check the room. See these
Yep,
crates,
yep.
these barrels.
Okay.
Yep. Let's check everything out.
It's it did barrels. I'm not even gonna make you do an investigation check on them. The same as y'all have found in the other barrels. It's just rations, stolen goods, things that they've gotten and need to survive. Nothing really of any kind of value. I mean, certainly y'all could come back and disperse this back to the town and be even more of heroes, but unless your ration supply is short yourself, there's nothing really worth bothering yourself with.
I gave out 2 rations, so I'll take 2 rations.
Thief.
They stole it first.
Yeah. And this door is actually, they left it open as they came out. You know, they didn't have the wherewithal to shut it behind them. So, Cade, as you peer in, let me see what you can see. Absolutely nothing for some reason that you should be able to see in there. Well, all right, so I'm just going to tell you, Theater of the Mind, you see a couple of beds in there. More boxes, crates, and barrels and things. There is you should be able to step through the door.
Yeah, I can. I'm getting vision.
All right, cool. So what you see is hanging on the edge of the beds is 3 of their belt pouches, and y'all ready to write this down. And also, y'all need to start keeping track of your XP as well, unless you want me to do it, but that's just going to slow me down.
You just using the standard XP numbers?
Yes, sir, correct.
Okay.
So that was 3, so divide 300 XP, and y'all can just write this down and tally it up at the end of the game. That's 300 XP for those 3 ruffians. And y'all let me know who's writing down the treasure, and I'll spit that out real quick.
Shoot.
All right. I hope that's something she's supposed to be eating. Anyway, you've got there's 3 belts, and they give it each individually instead of.
Right.
All right, so you've got 28 silver. 12 gold.
Okay.
15 electrum. 2 garnets, both worth 10 gold each. And there's 3 dirty scarlet cloaks hanging from the bunks.
Gonna ignore the cloaks.
Okay.
But I will add this stuff into the loot bag.
All right.
While we're going through that, I'm gonna ask if there's anyone who could give me a little bit of some healing magic. I took a couple of bad slashes, and even though Gerwynn helped me out, I'm still looking a little hard up.
And if y'all want to search the ruffians, let me know.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I would like to search the ruffians,
Search ruffians.
but I'm going to heal Cade first.
Okay. Go ahead and do that, and then follow it up with an investigation check.
And I'm gonna investigate the room we're in because there's more barrels and stuff. Unless it's the same stuff we found before.
It's the same stuff as before. Dried meats, nuts, just general rations, trail mix sort of stuff. Sacks of flour, some potatoes, onions, long-lasting vegetables and root vegetables, turnips, rutabagas.
Oh, Jesus, my investigation just sucks.
There's like so much stuff everywhere we go.
I have heard that about this. Like, the people that have played this before, like I've watched other playthroughs of it, and people are just like, they just throw shit at you in this one.
Yeah, but I mean, like, look at all these supplies we've been finding in the whole campaign. Just like with the goblins, and just yeah. I don't know. I understand. It's just
It's the starter campaign, so you know what I mean. They want to make it loot heavy, so all the people that are playing their first game, they're like, "Woo!" You know what I mean? Which is cool.
Yeah.
I got no problem with it, man.
yeah, no, I don't have a problem with it either. It's just like I've played campaigns where it's like maybe like one or two items the whole.
Yeah. You kill a banker and he's got 1 copper.
Yeah. Well, usually
Do you
there is
think-
a copper whenever there's a banker. They try to keep a good balance of that.
Gerwynn, with your passive and you looking around checking out barrels and trying to be all investigative and whatnot, you do actually spot something suspicious down here. You're like, hey, that might be a door. That might be... It catches your eye. My dog is going crazy with her bells right now.
I yell for Cade to come over and check this wall out, because obviously I can't tell for sure, but
I
that's something over here.
will run my hands over the wall trying to find some kind of scene or something.
Yeah, it's definitely a concealed door.
Be careful.
And Dazlin, give me a perception check, please. As you're kind of splashing around in the water trying to search this one ruffian right here, you notice something in the cistern that shouldn't be in the cistern that's caught your eye. And Cade, as you're rubbing your hand across the wall to see if it's a door, your pinky catches into a little latch and you hear it click, click, and the door kind of just swings open just a little bit. And give me 1 second. All right, you should be able to proceed through that now if you would like.
I'll take the lead again.
Yeah. I remember there was another room that I wanted to check over here before we were so rudely interrupted.
All right,
Yeah.
and Dazlin, did you want to search the cistern a little better, or are you going to let it go?
Yes, I want to search it. I just want to make sure I don't want to drown. Of course, we got rope.
Okay. How are you searching it? Like, you notice it over here, kind of on the fountain where, water spits into it. Ugh, sorry about that description, but
I probably came over here to check this dead guy, and I guess I noticed it. Is it underneath where the water's coming out of, like there? Doing it again.
I got it.
I got to bring my tools back in.
There's a faucet, right? It's we'll say it's like a cherub's face, and it's got like the little pursed lips, and you see a rope hanging from the bottom of it, and probably 3 foot down, you can see it's attached to a satchel.
Oh.
Every game it goes there.
Oh. Okay. Well, I don't think I have anything long enough to get this, guys. My rapier won't make it over there. Could someone come over here and help me with this rope? I guess I could jump in. I just don't want to drown.
I've got my quarterstaff. Would that be able to kind of...
How long is your quarterstaff? You've got, I'd say...
It's tall for me. I'd say it's probably about 4 feet long, which is a good foot and a half.
Yeah. In real life, a quarterstaff is about 6 feet tall.
Yeah, I was about to say you'll need about 7
But it's
foot.
a halfling, so
Yeah, you'll need
It would be half.
Got the trench coat.
because it's right here, so you've got about 7 foot to cover. That's y'all's
If,
y'all's goal. How long is your glaive?
My glaive would be, well, like I'm like, I forgot how tall I am. I think I'm like 2'5". I don't even know if that's possible, but
We shortened the glaive so you could handle it. I remember.
yeah. So it's probably like, geez, like, I guess if I had
I'm
it,
3'5".
wait, what are we trying to reach? The bottom of the cistern? Or
No,
something?
yeah.
No, it's a rope about 2 foot from the top of the water. You can see a satchel suspended in the water, and under further investigation, you can see the rope is attached to the bottom of the faucet where the water is pouring in from. Like, this
why
is
don't
the
we
water.
just go in the water and swim over to it?
So yeah, that's what I was
The water's
gonna say.
kinda nasty,
If also
but
help me out.
I just climb in the water. I'm like, I'll get it.
Okay.
I mean, wasn't there like a dead body
That's
in there?
good,
I mean, you can.
We're 2 dead
Two.
bodies in there, but they're freshly dead.
They're freshly dead. It's not like they've been in there infecting the water for a while.
Have
So
fun.
swimming is half of your movement, 25. Yeah, so you're able to get there and get back unscathed. The rope. As soon as you get there, you know exactly what this thing is. It's a bug out bag. You get it back to the across the cistern, back on the floor. You dump it out, and you hear a 50 gold piece rattle. A potion of healing falls out. A potion of invisibility. There's a fresh change of clothes.
Whoa. Slow down.
I'll go back over it. I always do. And
Sounds like good stuff.
yeah, it's you come to realize that this is Glassstaff's bug out bag.
Lucky he didn't get to use it.
So once again, much slower this time. Potion of
I saw
healing,
it first.
potion of invisibility, and 50 gold, and clothing that's way too big for y'all, but you could probably sell it for a
I don't
copper
even
or
care
two.
about the clothing myself.
Cool. So everybody out there in YouTubeville, this has been session 5 of Lost Mine of Phandelver. We are ending up. We're back in the Tresendar Manor next week. Tune in, see what we do. I've been Confounded, and these have been all them. If y'all would like to shout yourselves out or say anything on the way out, we'll say out, or otherwise we'll just be. Peace out, homies.
I'm good.
All right, cool.
I mean, like, you're in session 5. You probably know who I am. So
Here
if
you
you
go.
don't, hi.
No,
If
here,
you don't know
King
who we
Bruce.
are, go find session 1 and go back and
Right.
watch that.
here you go.
Yes.
Here's who he. He's Arijah.
Yeah. He's got crabs?
Right. Y'all have a great night, day, morning, whatever. Thanks for tuning in. Love your faces. I'm Arijah? What?
I'm Araja.